Hello friends, Mandar here. I am back with another video. Today I will give you an update on US-Canada border closure status. Some of you who live along the border of United States and Canada must have visited Canada through land border many times, and you must have experienced long wait queues. If you are traveling during the daytime, it's very sweaty and stuck in this endless lines, and it's not a very pleasant experience. Well, now if you try to go to the border, you will see almost no traffic over there. This is because the US and Canada border has been closed for a while now. I'm going to talk about few aspects and few impacts that this border closure has caused to different people. So if you are interested in knowing about the status updates of US-Canada border closure, stay with me until the end of this video. If you are here for the first time, welcome. My name is Mandar and I make immigration related videos for US and Canada. If you like what you see on this channel, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. Now with that said, let's get started. So originally this closure was put in place on March 21st and it was supposed to be for 30 days only. But since then the closure has been extended multiple times. On April 30th, they extended the border closure by another 30 days. On May 19th, the restrictions were extended by another month until June 22nd. And on June 16th, they announced that they will do yet another extension until July 21st. I will not be surprised if they do another extensions for a few more months. Obviously, the concern is on both sides of the border, but more so on the Canadian side. Canada did not have as many COVID-19 cases per capita as we had here in the United States. So obviously there is more concern on Canadian side about Americans coming across the border and potentially infecting them. So this Prime Minister of Canada has been carefully watching this and has been putting extensions in place for a long time. So let's look at what is suspended at a broad level. So anything that is non-essential such as tourism or recreation is closed, but essential commerce and trade is still being allowed. So whatever you buy in the supermarket or cars or things that are manufactured on either side of the border, they are allowed to pass. But non-essential travel such as tourism and recreation has been stopped. So who are exempt? Particularly US citizens and lawful permanent residents, that is people who hold a green card, they are exempt from this border crossing. So they can still go back and forth. That doesn't mean they are not going to be questioned. Obviously, if the travel is unnecessary, the border officer will question them, but they will still be allowed in the country. On May 29th, Canadian government announced that they will allow people who have immediate relatives to travel. This is a great relief for families who have been split since the border was closed. There are cases where people traveled between the country for leisure or for business, and then they were stuck in other country because the border was closed. Now with this announcement on May 29th by Canadian government, they are going to allow immediate family members who are stuck in United States to return back to Canada to be with their family. So it seems Canada is allowing people back who are close relatives. That is not necessarily true for people who are returning from Canada to US, unless you are a citizen or a green card holder. So another sector that has been impacted is businesses along the US-Canada border. So a lot of states that border with Canada, they do a lot of business in Canada, such as farming, recreation, rental properties. They are immediately hit by this border closure. Secondly, because of this closure, tourism is down to zero. That obviously has an impact on local economies along the border. There are a lot of Canadians who cross across the border for shopping because things here are a little bit cheaper than in Canada. So that tourism is essentially halted right now. So the local economies have been impacted a lot. People are essentially getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. Resorts cannot plan for staff, shops cannot plan on stocking their inventory, hotels cannot reopen because lack of customers. So all of these things are impacting people alongside the border. There are a lot of concerns in the news from people from Minnesota and from Michigan who have a lot of business across the border. Another impact is for people who cross across the border to Canada to get their consular services done, such as visa stamping, passport renewals, TN updates, those sort of things. Now they can do so. and they don't have that option until US embassies in Canada open, and second, the travel restrictions are removed. So obviously a large amount of people who rely on these services across the border in Canada, they are impacted as well. Additionally, the border agents on both sides have been detaining illegal immigrants. Their normal practice is to detain them. Now what they are doing is they are sending them back to the country where they came from. So these are the things that have been going on at the US-Canada border. It is the longest land border between any two countries in the world, and it has been open for a long time, but this COVID situation has forced them to lock it down for leisure travel. So that was my quick update on what's happening at the US-Canada border. People like me who love traveling on both sides of the border are unable to do so now. I will personally miss the road trips to Atlantic Canada this summer, but we all hope that the situation improves soon and the borders open. Hope you found this video interesting, and if you liked it, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.